Hello, welcome to my Marvel Rivals video. I'm going to have timestamps on screen for what I talk about. This is going to be essentially a ramble video. I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to try to keep it as concise as possible. Marvel Rivals came out a couple days ago, and I have been playing the shit out of it. I already have, let's see, 41 hours of playtime, although I think 10 to 15 of those are for my girlfriend because this game requires a fucking NASA computer to run, and her laptop cannot do that, so she's been playing on my account. I am absolutely loving this game, so much better than Overwatch. It is not that difficult to love a game better than Overwatch, despite what other people might be saying. My current thoughts on Marvel Rivals. It's very fun. It's very, very good. Only problems I'm having so far: requires a fucking NASA computer to run. Like, you're not gonna run this on like a 2080, 2070, maybe, probably actually, but it's gonna struggle. Even on low settings, you can see through the footage, I'm just getting a constant 60 FPS, and this is on low. I was playing before on Ultra just to see how it was, and I would get like 30 FPS. The second a Doctor Strange portal opens up, just rips my frames in half. It probably doesn't help that I have OBS, Runescape, and Brighter Shores open, that I'm constantly AFKing in the background. Also, speaking of OBS, it's really hard to shadow play anything. I use OBS, but I'm gonna keep calling it shadow play. Replay buffer. It's really hard to replay buffer footage for this game because the game is full screen. If I press the shadow play or replay buffer button, it just doesn't work. If I switch it to windowed full screen, still doesn't work. If I switch it to windowed, it still doesn't work, and I don't understand why. The fix seems to be I have to get the footage, then Alt-Tab out of the game, then shadow play, and then it captures. I learned last night that Steam now has a recording, like a game recording feature, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. It was recording, and the footage was saved somewhere, but the file path wasn't, like, the file path is where I set it up. It's where I wanted it to be saved to, but even after I saved footage, it wasn't fucking there. So I don't understand where it's going then. I originally went into Marvel Rivals wanting to learn everything about the game from quick play before jumping into comp, because I wanted to actually do good for once, unlike other competitive games. But after like 20 hours of playtime, I was like, you know what? I'm fucking over it. And I just queued comp. So that's actually what you've been watching this whole time, is comp. Problems arise. I mentioned before that the problems were the NASA computer. Another problem is it seems like each comp game, at least at the beginning or the lower ranks, because I've only played like 5 games so far, it's either roll or be rolled. There's no in between. I haven't had an even match. We're either dominating or being dominated, and it's kind of ridiculous, but I imagine that becomes less of a problem once you leave the lower ranks, or once more people start playing comp and the ranks become evenly distributed. Now, Leagues recently came out, and I have not put a video out on it. Last year, I put out 4 like hour-plus long videos on Leagues 4, and this year I have like, I think 40 minutes of footage already, but I went against the grain and chose Mage, the least popular of the 3 combat styles, because my thought process was I did range last year, everyone seems to be doing melee this year, so I'm gonna be quirky and do Mage, and lo and behold, it was unpopular for a reason. And I am not having fun at all, and I just don't want to play it. Also, Marvel Rivals just came out, so that's even more reason for me not to even want to play Leagues. Now, I have enough points saved up from last Leagues plus this one that I can get whatever cosmetics I desire, so I have even less reason to want to play. So I'm thinking once Leagues ends, whatever footage I have, I'll just put out a mega video, and if I end up playing more between now and then that's why I'll wait until the end. Now, it's been God knows how many weeks, I'll put it on screen, since my last progress video, and I have like 2, maybe even 3 hours of footage to sort through. The reason I have not done a single video on it yet, in God knows how long, is I am struggling. I'm struggling mentally with like brain clutter. There's so much going on in my brain that I just can't. At this point, I'm doing nothing but AFK fishing. Excluding leagues, all I've been doing on RuneScape for the last, I want to say 4 weeks, is fishing anglerfish. And I got 98 fishing last night, and I'm 1 level away from 99. And as soon as I get 99 fishing, I'm going to go straight to woodcutting. Because I just don't want to play RuneScape right now. I don't want to think about RuneScape. I want to play Marvel Rivals, is what I'm trying to say. Now, since I have 2.5, 3 hours of footage, like I said about the struggling with the bullshit going on in my head, I know for a fact that my videos are relatively dog shit. Like, I know that. But at the same time, all of the videos I put up, I haven't given a shit that they've been bad. But I want to actually begin trying to make my videos good. And I just don't have the energy to do it right now. Once I get all of this other bullshit in my brain cleared out, I'm not going to get into it because I guarantee none of you give a shit. Once that's all cleared out, then I'll start working on making an actual good video. This is probably going to be the last quote-unquote regular bad video that I put up for a while. Actually, that's not true. I think I have enough footage for like half an Overwatch video, and it's going to be the actual last, for real this time, last final Overwatch video. Because now that Marvel Rivals is out, I have no reason to play Overwatch anymore, and I'm gonna install it. Now, Brighter Shores. I have 16 minutes of footage for the next episode of Brighter Shores video, but as I said in the RuneScape section, I don't want to bother editing right now. That's gonna become a very difficult problem to deal with once my hard drive is filled up. I'm getting close to it. If you remember back in the days with my my like clip dump videos where that was constantly a problem, and the Overwatch videos, that's gonna become a problem soon. So I'm gonna have to either deal with it then or hope it doesn't become a problem. So, too long didn't watch. Quick recap of the entire video. RuneScape, there is 2.5 hours of footage in the works. I will edit it when I clear my brain. I'll get to that in a second. Brighter Shores, we are at about 16 minutes of the next video. I will get to that, as I just said. Marvel Rivals, expect videos in the future. I can't promise when. I hate promising things because it gets me in the brain space of like, okay, you have to do this. But then, if I don't want to do it, then I'm like, it's conflicting kind of thing. GamerSupps. I keep getting comments about GamerSupps shit, despite not posting a single video about it for the last 2 years. Now, I am not saying there's no GamerSupps videos in the future. I have a GamerSupps video planned out. I've had it in the works for the last 2 years. The problem is I need money to finish it. I need a secret item that if I spoil will ruin the video, that I also need to finish the video. I'm just waiting on stuff, which is once again tying back into the whole brain fog bullshit. Like, when I say brain fog, I'm pretty sure I have depression, but it's not like severe enough like, oh, I'm gonna fucking cut my wrist tomorrow and I'm gonna hope I bleed out or something. It's just I'm learning more about myself each day by day, and it's making me feel like dog shit. But you know, that's how life be. Also, my job fucking sucks. I plan on making any future videos after this one, except I'm gonna put out one more video after this of the last of my Overwatch clips, the last video. That'll be the last actual dog shit video. I want to actually make these videos good, so in lieu of that, I think I'm not 100% set in stone on this yet, but I think I'm going to unlist every video on my channel once I start putting out the good videos, they'll still exist. I'll make like a playlist for them or figure something out. I have no idea, but I think I'm gonna unlist them so we can start a new era of like the good arc, I guess you could call it. But before I even start that, I guess I'll just go over it. I have $10,000 plus of debt that's just sitting at the back of my brain constantly, like, oh, I could be doing something, or I could go make more money. I could be doing this, but I could make more money. And it's just, like, there's not much I can do about it, but that's just how my brain has been working. I have 5 to 6 different projects I am working or want to work on. It's just, I don't have the motivation to do it because, as I just said with the money, I don't understand why my brain is like this, but I just don't want to work on it because of that. I also, on top of the money, I also need to get a new computer. Again, I don't need to, but as I explained in the Marvel Rivals section, this game requires a NASA computer. I'm also I'm so sick and tired of OBS to shadowplay. Shadowplaying is my favorite way of recording footage, but it just doesn't work the way I want it to on OBS, and it's really annoying. Plus, having to have OBS open all the time is really annoying. And I just want to be done with OBS, get Shadowplay working again. But to get Shadowplay working again, I need an NVIDIA graphics card. If I'm getting an NVIDIA graphics card, I may as well just get a new computer because I need a new computer anyway. Then on top of that, the girlfriend needs a computer. She's been using a laptop for the last 4 years. That is absolutely terrible. I have a laundry list of things that I need/want to do. Like, I need to go to the dentist. There's a hole in my fucking tooth, but I don't have the time or money or insurance to get it looked at. I want to see if I can go to the doctor, maybe get prescribed Adderall or something. I used to take Concerta as a kid for ADHD, but that was hell on earth, so I want to try a different medication now that I'm a grown adult. I just thought of this right now. It has nothing to do with what I was talking about, but when I get this new computer, I want to get a like game room type setup where like you can turn my computer on and you go to a program and you can access next to any game, all the way from Atari all the way up to like Wii or Switch or whatever the fuck. And then once you have the game loaded, you can reach into a drawer and pull out whatever controller it needs. So like the Wii, get a Wii remote, or a GameCube, get a GameCube controller, or PlayStation, get a PlayStation 2 controller, and just be able to play the game. And have that link to like retro achievements, whatever the fuck. I think that would be really cool. I guess I could mention it now that it's on my mind. There is this channel that I've watched a few videos on. They essentially do what I was trying to do with this video that I did with my girlfriend where I got her to play Sonic 1. They do basically that. That's another thing in my backlog of projects that I want to work on. There's so many games that I want to show my girlfriend, and I think it would be really fun to make videos out of them. But essentially, I think that's everything I wanted to say in this video. Let me know if you enjoy this more rambly, me just talking to you guys with gameplay in the background style of video. I don't normally like doing the whole YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe, but actually, for this video specifically, like, comment, subscribe. I need feedback to give me an idea of like what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I should and shouldn't do, what you guys want to see and don't want to see. I'll just let the rest of this game play out, even though I'm sure you can tell how it's going to end, and thanks for watching.